Hey, it's Facts with Hidden Currents, and I'm back to do full moon and Pisces messages. The moon entered Pisces today, I think. So it's going to be, I think it goes exact on Monday. Let me double check. Let me check my diary. All right. It's not October yet. Not yet. Right? Right. Okay. Yeah, full moon goes exact on Monday, but it is in Pisces now. So it's a good time to start thinking about what you want to release, if that's what you do. Otherwise, just take these messages as something to meditate on, to consider. I'll do all the signs, and timestamps will be in the description. Feel free to check the reading for your sun, moon, rising, or all of them. You know, you can layer them for more meaning. Let's see what we got. Releasing. What's released for the Pisces full moon? I am a Pisces. I know I say that in every video, but I am. So I'm really excited for this full moon. It's like, yeah, let's do it. I'm ready. I'm ready. Full moon Pisces. Let's start with mutable signs. It's a mutable moon. So mutable signs: Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. What to release for the Pisces full moon? What to let go? What to get rid of? Dispense of? Do away with? Okay, mutable signs. That's fitting. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is, it's about fantasy and illusion and delusion and not being realistic. And I think Neptune is currently in Pisces. And Neptune is definitely, it's the modern ruler of Pisces. So it's very often associated with illusions and delusions and dreams. And yeah, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of all those unrealistic, lofty, fantastic, detrimental fantasies. Those things that just aren't grounded in reality. Those things that prevent you from making choices that take you where you need to be. Because Seven of Cups is also about spirituality. It's also about know thyself. It's about, it's almost like enlightenment in a way. Because this person has all these different cups with all these different choices. We just got this for the daily card of the day the other day. So I kind of dug into it a little more. Because somebody asked me what the shrouded figure in the center was. And I didn't know. So I looked it up. And the shrouded figure is the higher self. And is literally like, the higher self is not revealed to you until you consider all of these different factors and make aligned choices. So really just like doing away with anything that's preventing that journey from happening for you. Anything that is keeping you deluded, keeping you in a fantasy, keeping you from seeing what's real. Yeah. I like that for you. Is there any, I'm gonna clarify it. I'm gonna see if there's any like particular fantasies or daydreams that we should be doing away with. Is there any particular illusion that we should discard for the full moon in Pisces? Any particular area of our life that's suffering from hazy, confusing, lofty. Sometimes Seven of Cups to me almost feels like go home, you're drunk. You know what I mean? It's just like you're kind of a mess. Like everything is hazy and confusing and Neptunian, Piscean. Is there any, like, is it, I just want a card to clarify the 7. Is it like in our love lives? Is it our goals? Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. She's been making a lot of appearances lately. And she is a water sign. She's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So you could have those placements maybe. Or you could be a Pisces, because this is the mutable sign section. Queen of Cups is very empathic. She's very intuitive. And she takes on other people's energy a lot of times. So you might have a Queen of Cups in your life. Somebody who is very sweet and caregiving and spiritual type and nice, and maybe you're not seeing her clearly. That doesn't mean she's not actually a Queen of Cups, but maybe I feel like with Queen of Cups knows a lot of people. Like, she knows them. She knows them deeply because she is so emotional and sensitive and intuitive, but not a lot of people know her. So if there's a Queen of Cups in your life and you feel like you have this vision of them, it's probably not really them. Actually get to know them. Let go of all of those fantastic ideas. Or if you're a Queen of Cups type and you're the type that takes on other people's energy, you're like an emotional sponge, you know, you feel everything for everyone, you don't even know what's yours. Know thyself, like I was talking about. Work on energetic boundaries. Work on emotional boundaries. Work on knowing when what you're feeling is yours and when it's not. And get clarity around that. Because that gets real confusing real fast. Can you tell I speak from experience? That's what I got for you guys. I like that. It feels like a very appropriate message. Mutable signs. Okay, next. I'll do fixed signs next. Fixed signs. I'm blanking. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Fixed signs. Let's release on the full moon in Pisces. It goes exact on Monday. What to release? It was 2 at a time. I don't like that. 1 at a time, please. What to release? Full moon in Pisces. Those cards can come back out if they need to. 1 at a time. 1 at a time, please. Fixed signs. What do I need to let go? What do I need to get rid of? What do I need to give away? What do I need to stop doing? What needs to be illuminated so that we can realize we need to stop doing it? Fixed signs. Maybe you guys are just all good. And it's just like, no, nothing for you. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Which, you know, is totally an option. You don't have to do something for every lunation. If you feel like just resting, Pisces moon would be a great time to just rest. Rest and vibe and not necessarily even have to do anything. That's okay too. It might be the message that I have for you. Because nothing's coming out. Okay. The sun. The sun is usually a very optimistic card. It's usually very much about like joy and abundance and, you know, things that make you happy and your happiness radiating out from like inside out, and you're spreading your joy, right? The sun is a life giver. The sun gives life to everything. But also remember that the sun burns. The sun can destroy too. And the sun is also the ego. So if you have been, and you know, look at this little dude. He looks kind of sassy, don't he? Look at that expression. If you've been caught up in some ego stuff, and I know I mention ego stuff a lot in my videos, the ego's not bad. It's not wrong, but we can trip over it sometimes. And I think it's important to cultivate awareness around the ego, around when you're in that space. And that's a Leo card, so you might have Leo placements. Fixed sign, Leo. Let me clarify it. You know, and like the sun commands attention, right? The sun is at the center of everything, the center of attention. If you've been dealing with some of that, like needing to be the center of attention, needing to be your ego satisfied, that could be some good stuff to work on releasing for this full moon. Clarify. Queen of Swords, to clarify. I love Queen of Swords. I'm a big fan of hers, but she's not without her flaws, for sure. She can be very cutting. She can be very... Sometimes she toes the line between aggressive and assertive. So sometimes she can be a little aggressive. And this is like, it's like fire and ice. Look at this. If you're running hot and cold over something, maybe figure that out. If you are using your Queen of Swords skills, your truth-telling, your assertiveness, your fearlessness, your power to satisfy yourself and your ego needs, that could be something to work on. I might clarify it one more time. Or if there is a Queen of Swords in your life, who constantly demands attention, maybe meditate on that. Let that be illuminated for you and see what aspects of that you need to let go so you can work on that relationship. Yeah. Okay. That's what I got for you, fixed signs. Next up, cardinal signs. Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn. What's released for the full moon in Pisces? Okay, shuffle it one more time. All right, what's released for the full moon in Pisces for cardinal sign friends? What to release? What to release? Seven of Swords. Ooh. Seven of Swords is about deception. Seven of Swords is, you know, and the thing about Seven of Swords is it's got premeditated vibes, right? Because sometimes you can get caught in something and you tell a little lie to get yourself out of it, or you fudge, or somebody does that to you. And it's not like they want to mess with you, they want to hurt you. It's just people lie. It's a conditioned response. Seven of Swords, though, is like somebody planning to do something deceptive, right? It's it's very uncool in general. So if this is you, if you tend to sort of struggle with telling the truth, with advocating for your needs honestly, because cardinal signs sometimes struggle with that. They want to get what they want, but they don't want to be necessarily like very clear about what it is they want. They kind of want to dance around it or see if they can get you to do it without asking you. Let go of that. Let go of that habit. Or maybe meditate on the ways that that habit has been cultivated for you and why. So like, let's clarify that. What's the Seven of Swords about? Too many. Sorry, that was too many. Seven of Swords. With the 8? Yeah, like 8 of Swords is victimizing yourself. It's avoiding responsibility. It's avoiding looking at how you're contributing to your own situation and how you could get yourself out of it. It's the 7 and the 8. Wow, that feels, it's like the 7 is taking all of these swords, and then the 8 is surrounded by them, but is like, oh, I wish somebody would come save me from the problem that I created. Take a look at that. We all do it. We all have blind spots. We all have a tendency to like project things outside of ourselves and make other people responsible for it, because then we're not the problem. There are situations in everybody's lives. We all have to be like, oh, I think maybe I'm the problem. And it's very uncomfortable. That's a very uncomfortable space to be in. It does not feel very nice. But if you can use this time to be open to that and to be willing to look at that and let some of those patterns go, or just let that denial go, let that resistance go, let that unwillingness to check yourself and to see how you're doing this go. And that can be really big. That can be really big. That's all I got for everybody. Hopefully these messages were useful. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.